Enter the curtain.
Closing slowly. A surgery of slowness. A show and tell you things. A scrim sometimes gauze, sometimes not. An open weave fabric that appears opaque when lit from the front, but tells see-through stories when lit by a poet or strumpet behind it.
In other words, of course the curtain is a character.
And yes, its big song swallows your small voice, like a bird in parentheses, a billowing breath, this theater's tongue.
But stuck now in a choking throat, the curtain can't speak so, the curtain doesn't so. We must speak for the curtain, tongue up or kiss off, must beckon the curtain to close or open. Our voices lost behind what we've lost, become an audience of elephants and must. For the fabric of our argument on fire unravels where the gavel struck. Epic sexual desire. The judge and our tormentors made certain they had an audience. And where there is an audience, any audience, there is a curtain. So it must continue to close and open. So, dear audience, surely you can see there is a judge on stage. So there must be a crime. So there must be a sky somewhere above that must be telling us all what's what. But I must tell you, audience, the curtain can't see the sky, so the curtain doesn't. There is also a prince, so enter the cat prince.
And so what if the prince traces constellations so the audience doesn't have to? The curtain can't trace shapes so the curtain doesn't. So the prince fingers a proscenium for the curtain to kiss. And remember, children, audience, children of the audience, the curtains can't speak so the curtain doesn't. So the prince speaks for the curtain. And the prince says, when a prince traces feminine shapes and stars, a brothel of bottled stories is born, standing erect.
But the curtain pays no attention. So the prince closes his fist like a judge's gavel. So the prince closes his voice like a bird in parentheses. So the prince closes his curtain.
So exit the cat prince again.
No, wait! Presiding officers of the audience, stay! Help us strike the mallets in our mouths, hear our final bid, button down our acceptance, or forbid this very session, and let our every opening incite a feud. Lift the curtain on this, or draw the curtain on, adorn or conceal. If we must truly come to an end, let us also commence. We can conceal again the stage from view of the audience, increase privacy, shut out the light, or we can disrobe the window.
Sing, oh happy sadness, oh 8 o'clock curtain, oh hanging piece of fabric, oh the fall. If we close this curtain, slip the judge into the alley, replace him with an auctioneer, will you leer and shout your lascivious bid, or will you jeer and flout at our wicked life of sin? Will you put out the light, then put out the light, then put out? Or if you wrap us in muslin, flame-resistant cotton,
ivory will never do. There must be stains, oyster shapes, indented prints of suede boots the police beat us with.
Will you hear us pray to a sky of closed doors hinged on dim stars, sheer shout-out, blackout, while we are mere puppets hidden inside this language and the language of history? This is no dollhouse drapery. We'll demask if you see through this damask.
Silk embroidered or chenille, duck and denim, will faux or fuck anything, lined with linen, the rustic ruins of your desire, sequin your mom's tablecloth, velvet the Velveeta. Our flame-retardant tongues unfold every red shade, oxblood, scarlet, old wine stain, vermilion, villain, fire engine, Indian, auburn hair, rusty truck bed, lust, lava, ruby, rose, russet, strumpet, strumpet, strumpet. Let us play and play and play until center stage sounds our sexy, epic elephant trumpet.
let the curtain open.